Asad Nakshi hopes he has to stay here for only a short time. He has come from Syria across the mountainous border to Lebanon after his home was bombed in an airstrike. He says this is no longer a revolution.
The regime is taking money from countries and so is the opposition, and we the people are getting butchered. Look at the children. If they want to fight, fight away from our towns and cities. Go kill yourself, but leave us be.
This refugee camp is in a no man's land. It's a small camp outside the town of Arsal and comes before the first army checkpoint. So people keep arriving unchecked. And we're told there are many more closer to the border with Syria. And so after some planning, we leave Arsal behind us and head in that direction. These are old smuggling routes and there is no one in charge here. It's roughly 30 kilometers to the first village inside Syria. We see a few tents scattered in the mountains, but the refugees we try and speak to are hostile. On 2 occasions, we're threatened with weapons if we don't leave. What we do see are fighters, men with guns who say they are fighting in the Kalamoon Mountains, which is where the Syrian army has launched its attack on the last rebel stronghold along this border, the town of Yabrud. They won't be filmed, but there is a lot of activity here, and there are also smugglers. We have to stop filming early on because it's dangerous, and after a while we decide to head back. We've just come back from this no man's land behind me, and the border between Lebanon and Syria is very unclear. At some point we found ourselves on what was technically Syrian land, and it's a very uneasy situation in there. We came across fighters from Jabhat al-Nusra. We also came across people loyal to the Syrian regime. Now this is also an area that the Syrian government often targets with airstrikes. Fighters do come and go into Arsal, a chance to rest and resupply. But it's mostly families that are making their way into Lebanon. And as this war rages through their towns and villages, they are left with little choice. Many have come here with nothing but the memory of their home and their country that they long to return to. Stefanie, Dekker, Al Jazeera on the Lebanon-Syria border.